From Careco TV, one of the longest-running outdoor programs on television today. Exploring the country and the coast in search of adventures. From the mountains of the great Northwest to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean. This is Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. This week on Americana Outdoors, we're tagging along on several different hunts around Texas for one of our absolute favorite animals to hunt, the white-tailed deer. Now, whether we're hunting for the buck of a lifetime, introducing newcomers to the thrill of hunting, or simply looking to do some land management and put food on the table, white-tailed deer hunting is a strong passion of ours, and we love any opportunity we can get to go hunting a white-tailed deer. For our first hunt today, we have Trevor Young from High Vis Sights with us in camp. It's been a few years since we've had the pleasure of having him in camp with us, but it's as if no time has passed at all. Trevor will be hunting with a 12-gauge shotgun that's topped off with a High Vis Tri-Vis sight that's designed for usage on shotguns for turkey and deer hunting.
1, 2, 3 low and 1 right.
But in a kill zone?
Yeah. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, well, I'm good then.
Yeah.
With his shotgun sighted in, it was time to hit the field. Now, during this morning hunt, Trevor didn't see the buck that had been working that area, but he did have a mature doe give him a shot opportunity to put food on the table. Now he's back at it again for an evening hunt, with the hopes of putting a buck on the ground.
All right, afternoon of day 2. It's quite a bit colder this morning. It's warm now, but it's probably gonna get a little bit cooler later. So we set up this morning at a place that bucks were coming into, and no bucks showed up, but some does showed up, and we shot us a doe. So we're gonna go out and set up here in another spot where there's been a couple bucks coming into, and probably some hogs too, but hopefully we can get a buck to come in first and see if we can make a good shot on one with a slug. We're headed out, let's see what we can find. I think he made you. Yeah, I think so.
Just as soon as this nice 10-point buck entered stage left, he exited stage right. Well, when we come back, we'll see if it returns and gives Trevor a shot opportunity. We'll return to the field in just a moment, but in the meantime, take this opportunity to subscribe to our Americana Outdoors YouTube channel. Before we left for break, a nice whitetail buck had just made his presence known. Let's see how the rest of the scene plays out.
pretty good, kind of a simple hunt. Standard field grade shotgun. Upgrade it with a tri-vis sight and a slug. And I'd say that it's probably about a 65, 70 yard shot on him. And dropped him right where he stood. Pretty exciting. Yep. Let's get up and see what we got. All right, we got us a buck down. Go check him out. I will track him though with my eyes because I could see him laying there in the field. And there he is. He's not a monster, but he's nice. So I saw, like I say, we had a little spike come in, and he kind of made us, and he was stomping and blowing, and he went out, came back in, he was kind of moving around, right out in front of us here. We kind of expected the buck to come in from our right, but the other deer were coming in from the left. Then I saw this guy, so, I saw a deer come in from the side, and he looked pretty decent. He came in, and the one doe, I think he was kind of, we're just ahead of the rut right now, and I think he was starting to trail her, because as soon as she saw him come in, she took off, and he went after her. I could see him moving in and out of the brush over here, and I just saw him right on the edge. I knew he was going to come out, so we just got ready, and he came out and gave us a nice broadside shot. Hit him right in the front of the shoulder, and that slug dropped him right where he stands. Cool hunt.
Congratulations, Trevor. This 10-point is a great addition to your collection of whitetails. To learn more about the tri-vis sights Trevor used in the field today, head on over to hivisights.com. We'll return to the field in just a moment, but in the meantime, take this opportunity to subscribe to our Americana Outdoors YouTube channel. One of our favorite times of the year to hunt white-tailed deer is during the rut. And over the years, when we've been hunting, we've seen some exciting displays of deer behavior during the rut. For this next hunt, Steve Nessel is in camp with us and heading out to a muddy box blind that overlooks a large area where the bucks have been chasing does. He's hoping to use the high vantage point the muddy setup gives him and Jeff so that they can see what unfolds in the area during the always unpredictable whitetail rut.
He's not the 10, but he's not a bad deer. This one's bigger. Scraping. He's making all kinds of noise. And all kinds of deer rut things. Just keep your eye on him. Tell me if he starts to come back out here to these other deer. Yeah.
When this mature 8-point disappeared behind the blind with does on his mind, Steve and Jeff weren't sure if they'd get another shot opportunity for the rest of the day. However, all it took was a little patience and a hot doe in the area before this buck reappeared right in front of them.
Get ready. He's going man since I saw a deer go down after a shot. He's right there. He's right there. You sucker. Wow, deer in the rut. We just got a really, really nice deer on the ground in the rut in Texas. And he was just doing all kinds of ruddy deer things right before it too, including giving us a heart attack thinking he was leaving because of a doe. And he's over there. We're gonna collect him, put him in the Wolverine. Wow, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's a big, massive 8 mature deer. Am I right? And he's going. Yes. Thank you. Nice job, dude.
That's awesome, man. Oh, man.
Oh, he's got the size of a small horse. Oh, man, look at this dude. Oh, so cool. We knew him and a 10 were in this spot. He is massive. Look how big his body is. Probably the only mature, well, no, we've had a few small mature deer, but this is the only mature shooter buck we had on the hoof in front of us all week. So, what a crazy hunt. We've only been on the stand for an hour, and this guy comes up and gives us a shot, gives me a shot, and thankfully I did the right thing. Texas rut, never know where they're gonna be. You like to think you do until the rut starts, and then all goes out the window. Luckily for us, this guy blesses with his presence.
Congratulations, Steve. We always love tagging along on your hunting adventures, and we know you and your family will enjoy this deer meat for a long time. We'll return to the field in just a moment, but in the meantime, take this opportunity to subscribe to our Americana Outdoors YouTube channel. Another aspect of whitetail deer hunting that we absolutely love down here in Texas is inviting people who are just getting into hunting and showing them a great time in the field.
The game plan for this weekend, it's learn as much as I can, enjoy my time, and if a deer wants to pop out and it's a shooter, I'm gonna take the shot.
Today, Josh Merritt will be hunting with a 10-point Viper 430 crossbow.
A crossbow is exciting to shoot because you got that range, you got the accuracy. I know if I am shooting that crossbow, that deer isn't gonna suffer. It's going down and it's gonna be very ethical. So it's just a little bit easier on me being a almost first-time hunter.
Once he was all sighted in and feeling confident with his shot, Josh and Wade hopped in the Yamaha Wolverine X4 850 XTR and made their way out to the field.
Hey guys, I'm here with Wade. We're in the back field. We're set up on a feeder. We got a little bit of corn spread around and hoping to get a decent buck in here in the next few hours. And we can end this hunt on a positive note. Let's get it done. We were up there for an hour and we saw some does about 200 yards away. At this point, a lot of things were running through my mind, like, is any deer gonna come in? Is it just gonna be does? And here comes a 10-point buck, about 20 to 30 yards.
Wait till he turns totally broadside.
Yep.
Wait there. He's gonna go to that next hole. And just wait for him to do what he needs to do. He'll turn around, come right back to us.
When we were just sitting there and he was staring up at us and he knew something was going on, my mind was racing. I think that was the most still I've ever stayed in my life for a 10-minute period. Just did everything, you know, I've learned over the little bit I've been here and from my friends at home, and just stayed still and gave the deer time to make that mistake.
If you can shoot him.
Yeah.
Get him. Good shot, dude. Good shot.
Patience is a virtue.
Oh my gosh, he's huge. He's absolutely huge. I'm gonna cry.
That's all right. That's what it's all about. That's the best part about this. Oh, man.
Wow.
He had us on lockdown. I mean,
He was staring right at us for 5-10 minutes.
that was an old buck, too. I mean, he came in, you could see his brisket shaking. That's awesome. Great shot, dude. I mean, from the angle I had, it looked like you smoked him. Give me 5, dude. That's awesome. Oh, appreciate it. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed that too, man. That was too much fun.
I mean, when all I heard was you say, big buck. And I just looked up and I was like, oh, and then he stopped perfect. And I was like, we weren't even ready.
We weren't. I had my crossbow on the other little channel we had. And he's just like, okay, I'm going to go sit in the shade for a little bit and then just stare at us.
He heard us. He heard me. It's like he was looking at our soul. Texas is pretty cool.
Oh, I love Texas now. I'm going to have to come back.
Yeah.
I'm coming back. You know, we started tracking. I've actually only tracked one deer before this, and it was difficult at the beginning.
Just take your time. Really kind of look, because it disappears in the dirt.
Here we go, right here.
Yep. Blood on all of this through here.
Right here.
Yep.
Big old splat right here. Now, which way did you go, big dog?
There's some right here, isn't it? Yep.
Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. The blood just got worse and worse, and he said it was just wobbling. And lo and behold, there he was. There he is. There he is.
Yes. Tell me about it. He's done.
He's done. Oh my.
Congratulations.
That was a fun tracking job too.
He started wobbling.
Yeah.
Look at your exit, that's perfect. What a big old deer.
Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. He's an old boy. Yes. I text my friend Ben that got me into hunting a picture of him, and he's so happy for me. Seeing the final results, it's something else. It's awesome. It's a beautiful thing, and we're gonna enjoy this meet for months on end, and glad I could get the job done today. This is one that I'll always remember.
Congratulations, Josh. This is a great 10-point buck, and we're thrilled to be part of your hunting journey as you're just getting started. To all of our viewers who love the outdoors and whitetail hunting as much as we do, we wish you luck in the field for every hunting season. Hey, thank you for watching, and join us next week on a new episode of Americana Outdoors. Americana Outdoors is a Careco TV production.